I spent $3,000 on my stepdad's retirement party while his bio kids did nothing. Then he uninvited me because real family only. I'm 28. My stepdad Tom raised me since I was 7 after my dad left. His 3 adult kids from his first marriage barely visit, maybe twice a year for holidays. When Tom announced his retirement from 35 years as a firefighter, I immediately started planning. I called the fire station banquet hall where they host department events, booked it for 100 people. Then I contacted Tom's favorite barbecue place and arranged full catering. Brisket, ribs, all the sides. I ordered a custom cake shaped like a fire truck with his badge number on it. Found a guy who could digitize old photos and made a slideshow of Tom's entire career. I even tracked down firefighters he worked with in the 90s and invited them. His bio kids? Complete silence. His daughter Ashley lived 20 minutes away but said she might swing by if work allows. His 2 sons, both in their 30s, didn't even respond to the group text I sent asking if they wanted to help plan anything. One of them left me on red. I spent 3 weeks coordinating everything. Sent formal invitations. Arranged for the fire chief to present Tom with a custom plaque. Booked a photographer. My mom helped me pick decorations and the firehouse colors. I paid for everything up front because I wanted it to be perfect. Tom had been there for every single one of my important moments. My high school graduation, my college acceptance, when I bought my first car. He walked me down the aisle at my wedding 2 years ago while his own kids didn't even bother to RSVP. 2 days before the party, I drove to Tom's house to confirm final headcount and details. When I pulled up, I noticed Ashley's car already in the driveway. Her brother's trucks too. That was weird since they never visited on random weekdays. I walked in and immediately felt the tension. All 3 of them were sitting in the living room with Tom. Nobody was smiling. Tom looked uncomfortable, almost guilty. He wouldn't make eye contact with me. Ashley spoke first. Her voice was cold and clipped. We've been talking. We're doing a family-only thing at Dad's house instead. Just blood relatives. More intimate. You understand. I stood there holding my binder with all the receipts, all the planning notes, all the confirmations. My hands started shaking. Tom still wouldn't look at me. He just nodded slowly and mumbled, "Probably better this way." His son Travis added, "Nothing personal, just keeping it simple with actual family." I felt like I'd been punched after everything. After 21 years of him being my father in every way that mattered. After planning this entire party while they did absolutely nothing. But I didn't cry. I didn't yell. I just smiled and said, "Sure, family only makes sense." I walked out, got in my car, and sat there for a minute. Then I called the venue. They said I couldn't get a refund since it was too close to the event date, but I could transfer the reservation to someone else's name. So I did. I transferred everything to my mom's name. Then I started making calls. I called every single firefighter I'd invited. All of Tom's buddies from the station. His old crew from Station 12, the guys he trained with at the academy, his poker night friends, the chief. I told them the truth. The party was still happening, same time, same place. But now it was hosted by me and my mom to celebrate the man who chose to be my father, even though I wasn't real family. Every single person said they'd be there. The next day was the party. Tom showed up at his own house around 5 p.m. expecting his kids' celebration. According to my mom, who heard from Tom's neighbor, they'd ordered 3 pizzas and bought a sheet cake from the grocery store. That was it. Ashley had picked up a card. Meanwhile, at the fire hall, 80 people showed up. The full barbecue spread, open bar. The slideshow played on a big screen. Firefighters told stories. The chief gave a speech. The photographer captured everything. My phone kept buzzing with photos and videos from friends who were there. Around 6:30 p.m., Tom's phone rang. It was his captain calling from the party asking where the hell he was, asking why he was missing his own retirement celebration, asking if he knew how much effort his daughter put into this. Tom arrived at the fire hall 45 minutes later, walked into a standing ovation, and found out later his bio kids had already left his house with the leftover pizza. He introduced me as his daughter for the rest of the night.